You're watching MyCDL Buddy, and today we're going to demonstrate how to do the backing exercises during a CDL exam. We will show you how to do the straight line backing, the offset, and the alley dock. Let's get started. The first backing exercise we will demonstrate is a straight line backing. The applicant will hop in the truck, drive straight through the alley of cones till the end of his vehicle clears the last set of cones. The applicant will then stop his vehicle and back his vehicle in a straight line through the cones till the front of his vehicle has cleared the first set of cones. When the applicant is done, the applicant will put his vehicle in neutral, pull his parking brakes, and sound the horn to let me know the exercise is completed. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes, I do.
Let's get started. Today we will start our backing exercises with a straight line backing. The driver will drive straight through the alley of cones all the way until the end of his vehicle passes the last set of cones. The driver will stop his vehicle and back his vehicle in a straight line through the straight line alley of cones till the front of his vehicle has cleared the first set of cones. Pretty much where the driver started, the driver will finish the straight line backing exercise. During the straight line backing, the driver is allowed to do pull-ups after his initial start, and also the driver can get out and look to check his position, or especially his final position, to make sure his vehicle has cleared the first set of cones to successfully complete the straight line backing exercise. Driver, are you ready? The driver will now start the straight line backing. The driver will have to drive in a straight line through the entire alley of cones at a safe speed. You must maintain a safe speed during all the exercises. Once the driver has cleared the last set of cones on the alley with the rear of his vehicle, he will start backing in a straight line all the way through the alley. If the driver hits a cone, goes over a line with any part of his vehicle, the examiner will tell him to stop, pull forward, and readjust to reattempt the backing. As mentioned earlier, if the driver needs to, he can get out and look at any time and hop back in the truck and resume his exercise. The driver now must clear every set of cones and get out of the alley and clear the first set of cones with the front of his truck to complete the straight line backing exercise. Highly recommended is to get out and look to see your final position to make sure you cleared every set of cones. The driver is now exiting the vehicle to reassure himself that he has cleared past the first set of cones. When the driver feels confident, he will hop back in the truck and sound his city horn to let the examiner know he has successfully completed the straight line backing exercise. The driver is successful in his backing. Now that we have completed the straight line backing exercise, we're going to move on to our offset backing exercise. The driver will hop in the truck, drive forward all the way down the parking lot to the boundary line located ahead. When the applicant stops his vehicle, the vehicle has to be in a straight line. The applicant then will back the vehicle to the left lane next to him until the front of his vehicle has cleared the first set of cones in the lane next to him on the left, which is the offset lane. During this exercise, the applicant could use pull-ups to make adjustments and also get out and look to make sure that his final position is correct to have a successful ending to his exam. So let's get started. Driver, are you ready? The driver will now start the offset backing. As the driver pulls forward, he will maintain a safe speed during the entire offset backing exercise exam. He will pull forward to the boundary line ahead, stop the vehicle in a straight line, and attempt to back his vehicle into the lane on the left side of the original position he started from. As the applicant backs, he has pull-ups he can use to reposition and maneuver the vehicle. And as said before, he has get out and looks he could use to see his position, or especially his final position during this exercise. The applicant has stopped his vehicle to use a pull-up to readjust the vehicle to put it in a straight line position. On the offset, when the driver usually pulls up on the first pull-up, they use a snake maneuver, as we call it in training, to readjust his vehicle to straighten it out. Now the driver is backing the vehicle in a straight line in a safe speed, and will attempt to finish in the offset lane of cones that was on the left of his start point. The driver is fully in his alley, in the correct lane, in the lane on the left side of the offset lane. Now it looks like the driver is going to use one of his get out and looks to make sure he's in the correct position behind the first set of cones where he should be during the offset exercise. He has checked his position. He has to go back in the truck now and sound his city horn to let the examiner know that he has successfully completed his exercise. The applicant is successful and has passed his offset backing exercise. Now that we have completed the offset backing exercise, we will move on to the alley dock, our final exercise during our backing test. Our driver will drive forward past the alley dock, pick a position parallel to the outer boundary line, back the vehicle into the alley dock till the end of his vehicle finishes in the last 3 feet of the alley. His vehicle must be straight when completed. The driver could use pull-ups during the exercise to adjust his position, and also use get out and looks to make sure he is in the final correct position. Driver, are you ready? The driver will start his alley dock exercise. The driver, as mentioned before, has to pass the alley dock on his driver's side, not his blind side, in a straight line. He can go as far down as he would like. You have to make sure you go far down enough to pick a correct position to make it easier for you to back into the alley dock. As the driver is backing, he cannot hit any cones in the alley dock or cross any boundary or exterior boundary lines. If he does, his examiner will stop him and make him pull forward to any position to straighten out and reattempt the backing. As the driver is trying to get in the alley dock, if he stops, he can pull forward but cannot pass the outer boundary line of cones ahead. As you see, he has stopped his vehicle and he will now pull forward, but he cannot cross past the outer boundary line as he's doing his pull-up. The alley dock is known to be the most difficult test on the backing exercises. The applicant now is in the box, and he will use another pull-up to readjust his vehicle to make sure he's properly in the box and not hitting any cones. as the applicant backs in the alley, he has to make sure not to go past the last cone during this exercise, but he must finish in between the 2 last cones in that 3-foot box as mentioned to complete the exercise successfully. He can get out and look to check that position, which he has now done. You must look on both sides of the end of your vehicle because you have to be in the box on both sides, not just one side, to make sure your vehicle is straight. Also, the applicant should check down both sides of the vehicle to make sure he could see both mirrors to make sure the vehicle is aligned in a straight position when he is completed. When the applicant feels that it's safe to do so and he has completed the exercise, he'll hop back in the truck and honk the city horn to let us know that he has successfully completed the exercise. As you see, the applicant wants to reassure himself. He's getting out to look for a second time to make sure he's in that 3-foot box on the end of his alley. If you do not finish in the correct position, you automatically fail your backing exercises and will have to come back and redo all 3 exercises. The applicant has honked his horn to indicate that he has successfully completed the alley dock backing. And that's the end of your backing.